Money, love, and independence, the dynamics of affluence. Welcome back to Information for Life, insights and ideas to navigate your world. Today, we're going to embark on a peculiar voyage, tracing the footsteps of two apparently contrasting attitudes. We've often seen that when a man has abundant financial resources, he seems eager to provide the best life he can for his partner. Conversely, when a woman finds herself in a similar position of financial affluence, she seems to feel less dependent on having a man in her life, even to the point of feeling she doesn't need a man, which may suggest she only wanted a man for the sole reason she felt she'd have a secondary wallet. A curious dichotomy, isn't it? Let's dive in, threading the line between facts and societal expectations. The philanthropic affluent man. This tapestry of life, threaded with the complexities and contradictions, has often shown that men with wealth often find themselves keen to offer their partners the sun, moon, and stars. Our society has etched deeply into the collective psyche that a man, at his very core, is a provider. It's an expectation that predates our modern societies, an echo from our ancestors' time when a man's worth was gauged by his ability to bring home the hunt. Today, in our capitalistic world, the hunt translates to money. The independence of affluent women. Shift the lens slightly, and we find ourselves looking at affluent women, strong and independent, who seemingly feel that they have less need for a man in their lives. It's not a disdain, mind you, but perhaps a reflection of how they have shattered glass ceilings and navigated the turbulent waters of a world that was once majoritarily dominated by men who objectively built and invented a majority of the buildings and technologies we use today. These women's affluence is a testament to their strength, resilience, and capability. So, with these achievements, if they do seek a partner, they tend to seek not financial security from a man, but rather companionship, emotional support, and equality. This harkens to an often quoted generalized statement: money doesn't change you. It reveals who you are when you no longer have to be nice. Historical and societal context. It's essential to remember the historical context and societal norms at play here. Men have traditionally been seen as the breadwinners, and this idea persists, though times have changed. For example, the concept of alimony is deeply rooted in English common law, which was brought over to the United States during colonial times. This principle held that husbands had a responsibility to support their wives, which extended beyond the dissolution of marriage in the form of alimony. However, times have changed since, on the flip side, women have had to fight for financial independence, and, having achieved it, they perhaps relish the sense of self-sufficiency it brings. But is it fair to generalize? Are we not teetering on the edge of stereotypes? We can't make sweeping statements about all wealthy men or women, which is why we use the terms many, often, or seems. Because the reality is, every individual's relationship with wealth is profoundly personal, nuanced, and informed by a complex interplay of factors, including their upbringing, personal values, life experiences, and societal influences. Individual perspectives and choices. Every person is a universe in themselves, teeming with thoughts, emotions, and desires that are unique to them. Just as it is generally accepted that no two fingerprints are identical, no two individuals perceive their wealth and its implications similarly. Some affluent men may choose to shower their partners with luxuries, while others may prefer to focus on emotional companionship. Similarly, some affluent women may enjoy their independence, while others might desire a partner to share in their prosperity. Personal growth and understanding. One key aspect that we must not overlook is personal growth and understanding. Money and relationships are not mutually exclusive. Rather, they are parts of a multifaceted human experience. Being rich doesn't absolve one of emotional growth, nor does it fill the innate human need for love and companionship. People in relationships, regardless of their financial situation, must cultivate empathy, respect, and mutual understanding. The changing dynamics of relationships. The landscape of relationships is changing quickly, evolving with the times. Men are no longer solely burdened with the responsibility of being pursuers and providers, and women are no longer confined to seeking perceived security in the form of money from their partners. Genuine relationships are more about partnerships now, more about understanding and supporting each other's dreams, ambitions, and even fears. This is not to say that financial aspects do not influence relationships. They do. However, the dynamics have changed and the implications are more nuanced. The role of culture and upbringing. Our attitudes towards money and relationships are also largely influenced by our cultural upbringing. Different cultures around the world place varying levels of importance on the roles of individuals based on their sex, significantly shaping societal expectations and individual behaviors. Our evolutionary biology also plays a part in this, particularly the fact that, at present, only women can bear children. This biological reality has historically influenced women's roles across societies and continues to shape many cultural norms around sex. However, as science progresses, the potential development of artificial womb technology could represent a paradigm shift in reproductive capabilities. While such a breakthrough is still largely speculative, it could, depending on the societal reactions and cultural shifts, impact traditional understandings of womanhood and motherhood. In some societies, the man as the provider is still a deeply entrenched belief. In others, women are empowered to take the lead. It's a diverse world out there, full of contrasting and complex views. In the swirling cosmos of wealth and relationship, one truth shines brighter than a supernova. We're not prisoners of societal norms. We can choose how we perceive our wealth and how we shape our relationships. An affluent man can choose to be a provider or a partner. An affluent woman can relish her independence or share her wealth with a significant other. In the end, it all boils down to personal choices, woven into the intricate tapestry of our individual experiences. We must remember that wealth, like any other external condition, doesn't fundamentally change who a person is, but rather, it amplifies the traits that are already there. Therefore, the way a person interacts with their wealth, and how they choose to share or withhold it, is a reflection of their inner character, beliefs, and priorities, not a byproduct of the wealth itself. So while it's true that certain patterns might emerge in broad strokes, the key to understanding these dynamics is not to paint everyone with the same brush, but to dive deeper into individual stories, perspectives, and experiences. For at the heart of it, what truly matters is not the size of a person's bank account, but the richness of their spirit, the depth of their empathy, and their capacity to love and respect others as equals, regardless of financial status. This complexity is what makes the human experience so fascinating. It's what keeps sociologists, psychologists, and even podcast hosts like ourselves endlessly intrigued and humbly reminded that every person has a unique story to tell. As we step off our ship, looking back at the voyage we've just undertaken, let's remember that the picture is far from simple. Money can indeed influence relationships, but the exact nature of this influence varies greatly between individuals and cultures. It's a dance, complex and intricate, between wealth, societal expectations, personal beliefs, and, above all, individual choices. Just remember, there's no right or wrong approach. There's only the one that feels right for you. And with that, we come to the end of our journey. We hope that this exploration into the intricate relationship between wealth and relationships has given you a fresh perspective. Remember, money may make the world go round, but it's love, respect, and understanding that make the ride worthwhile. Until next time, this is your host signing off from Information for Life, Insights and Ideas to Navigate Your World.